So this is part 5 to answer the question. I want to bring you back to what I was explaining as to why I used a trash can as an example. Okay? I could use many examples, but why did I use a trash can as an example? Because a trash can, as an example, is pertaining to not having any baggage and being able to throw away what no longer serves you. Why is this important to a twin flame or in a twin flame dynamic, to a divine feminine or a divine masculine? So it's not only just taking care of your surrounding, taking care of your space, making sure that the land that you live in, the home that is built on that land is not carrying any dark energy so that it doesn't affect you. It's more than just making sure your home is clean, making sure that there's no clutter, making sure that the energies that flow through your home is also, circulating in the right direction, okay? This connects to feng shui. This connects to a lot of other ways of energy, the flow of energy, right? Again, the universe is energy. So as twin flames, us being connected to the universe, it has to also show in our daily life. It has to also be reflected through where we live, the space, the home, everything. It's included in that. I don't believe, and this has nothing to do with stereotype or anything, but knowing my knowledge and wisdom in regards to energy, okay? If you have garbage everywhere, that's clutter. If you have, and you're not cleaning on a daily basis, and you're having all this dust, all these things, in the physical eye, it's just dust. In the physical eye, it's just a garbage. It's just trash. But in a spiritual essence of it, it's more than just that, right? That's why I said twin flames are here to challenge the norm. They're here to challenge what humanity has a very difficult time in understanding, differentiating that there is another world there compared to the physical, right? But again, not everybody's going to believe that. Because why? Because we live in a world that's corrupt. We live in a world that's based on invention, based on modern technology. And these modern technologies continue to grow. For why? To improve, right? But improvement of what? Only based on the limitation of a human mind, right? So why are twin flames here? Is to challenge that. So every wisdom I share to all of you, I don't want you to take it so literal. You have to understand that everything is connected. And this is very much connected to Hinduism. What's Hinduism? What's Dharma, right? It's the way of life. I'll explain these things that I'm going to teach. And I know a majority of you who are subscribed to me are in India, and some of you are Hindu, some of you are Muslim, some of you, religion doesn't really matter because we are all connected. So, and I will explain that as to why. But that's going to come in, in another time, but I'm trying to put little things, all of it together in this video so that you guys can understand that as a simple example, as a trash can, it's not just a trash can. It's more to that because it's also referring to yourself. As a divine feminine, we have to also declutter. We have to also cleanse, right? We have to also remove. And the one major challenge that humanity faces every day, millions and billions of people every day, no matter your race, your color, your size, no matter where you came from. Doesn't matter if you're conservative or not. But every human being, every soul in this world, they struggle with one thing. And that is letting go. letting go. Okay? Powerful, right? 2 words, it's very, very powerful. Why? Why do people struggle with letting go? What does that have anything to do with twin flames? Okay, I'm going to ask you the question. Why do twin flames separate? Why? That's part of it. Letting go is part of ascension. It is part of moving forward. If you cannot let go of an object or you cannot let go of someone, how can you reach your twin? How can union happen? So again, the trash can is an example, but I'm trying to broaden your minds to understand that a simple example as a trash can does not necessarily mean it's just a trash can. Okay? See, a perspective of a divine feminine who's fully awake, it's endless. It's limitless. I could give you many examples. I could connect them all as one. But the thing here is I'm using it simple way, so that you guys can follow through and understand in your own understanding. How does it truly connect, right? A divine feminine truly needs to know how to self-evaluate. Like when moving on from a past relationship, example, you've let go of a karmic, how can you move forward, right? You have to self-evaluate and be aware of also your mistakes and the things that you have done, the things that you could have done better, and the things that you could have not done, right? So that you are not repeating the same cycle again with a new partner. Why? Because through ascension, I was explaining, through ascension and karmics is by stages. If you're not passing the stages by moving on and not repeating the cycle of your past with a past partner or past life experience, there's no room for ascension to move forward. Because again, it's generalized. There's many of you who need to learn many things in a karmic relationship. In karmic relationships, the category of even being able to move on, letting go, forgiveness, compassion, unconditional love, these are things that challenges twin flames. And that's why we were incarnated in homes that complexed, right? Like, look at Priyanka Chopra, who's a divine masculine. Look at Nick Jonas, who's a divine feminine. They're both completely different, correct? But why is it in everything they are one? I want you guys to think. I've always been mentioning that twin flames, the purpose of twin flames is to change the norm, to evolve, and show the world that there is a possibility for change. There is a possibility to make evolution, to make history. That the set in stone that humanity, the weak, limited capability of humanity in prior times, even after Jesus Christ was here, it was so limited. And humanity started to evolve based on that limitation. So then the divine decided, well, I'm going to create twin flames who are infinite beings. They will project. They will be examples. They will be the fruit bearers. They will be the masters of the many possibilities that I can make, that I can bring to the universe and bring to the world, right? So I want you guys to really think this through. And I think this week, if you so feel, this is a good week to really think through of everything that I'm telling you. Do your research on Priyanka Chopra and also do your research on Nick Jonas. You will see the pattern that I'm trying to say. You will understand better if you know their history. You know what they've went through. You know the challenges that they faced. You know how difficult it was for them to even come together. Let alone when twin flames are meant to be together, nothing can stop them. But see, there are twin flames who the purpose of their journey is not so much to, you know, brag that, oh, I'm a twin flame, or, you know, brag about I'm a divine feminine, I'm a divine masculine. I mean, that's not the purpose of it. The purpose of twin flames being in union, again, is more of action, not so much of words. It just so happens that part of my mission here as a divine feminine is to educate and to also help fellow twin flames to come to awareness, so that your ascension can pull through, you know, with no blockage. That's why I do my videos, and I hope and pray that all of you true divine feminines can fully awaken to your, you know, spirituality, because that's the only way. There's no U-turn. There's no, you know, secret hole. There's no shortcut. Okay, there's no shortcuts. Another thing I wanted to point out, okay, other spirits, specifically those who are a member of your family that have passed away and is living in the house or died in that same house that you live in as of the moment, or any object, you know, that is from that person, from that family member, that you keep within you wherever you are. It may be valuable, it may be not, it may have good memories or not, and you may choose to keep it with you for whatever reason. It's okay. But again, it's no excuse to not have it cleansed. Okay? It's no excuse. For example, the bed that your grandmother lived in, the bed that your grandmother laid before she passed away, you still have it, and you're laying in that same exact bed. You can change the mattress, but did you change the frame? Anything that the deceased family member has used and you're using it, it will affect your body. We can debate about this if you like, but for me, I don't have time for debates. You could do your research, you could ask a medium, they will tell you the same. Okay, these are things that, again, connects with energy. You have to have a clear space. Declutter, right? If you want to keep something old and you want to keep something from a deceased loved one that passed away, you have to have it cleansed. There has to be a prayer done. And you have to pray for your deceased loved one. And that's not just one time. Again, there's a process for this. Okay, there's steps that you need to follow. Not many people are aware of that, but I'm getting guided to make a video about that. So let's do a recap, right? I was talking about trash can. How does that example even correlate? How does that connect with twin flames? How does that even connect with your energy and you as a divine feminine, as a infinite being, right? As a spiritual being. And two, the objects in your home, your space, the people who've passed away. See, these are other outside sources. These are things. These are reasons that can influence and hinder and manipulate your twin flame union. And not many people will go in detail as much as I did with you in every video that I've posted about answering this question. You can look on YouTube, you won't find it. And if you are a light worker whose only intent is to share that wisdom to others, and so feel free to do so, but with a good intent, right? Because again, the wisdom and knowledge that I share with you is not just of my own. You have to respect that, okay? If you have no respect for any spirit, and whether what spirit, you don't have any respect in regards to spirituality, there is bad karma for that. And trust me, it's not good karma. So again, please, I'm not saying this for me, I'm saying it for you and for the betterment of you. Any wisdom and knowledge that I share in my channel, if you want to share it to others for a good intent to that person, okay, a very good intent to that person, for that person, not for you, go ahead, do it. You have my permission. But don't say I didn't warn you. If you are going to use my wisdom, my knowledge, that's not only mine, but those who are higher beings, you are disrespecting them, period. And they will not tolerate it. They will not tolerate it. Okay? I don't want you guys to do something that you're going to regret. And I don't want you guys to, make a decision that will affect you very wrongly in the end. These, again, in regards to spirituality, there are rules, there are things that needs to be followed, okay? There are protocols, there are steps that needs to be followed. And not everything is done based on the free will of choice of just doing it or wanting to do it. Yes, you have a free will to choose what you choose to do. But again, there's always consequences for everything. And I am being guided to say this to you all in this video because they're informing me. And when they inform me something, it means something. So, don't tell me that I didn't warn you, okay? If you want to share my wisdom and knowledge, that is not mine, but theirs. Give respect. Give utmost respect, okay? Because that's not good karma for you, and it's not good karma for your twin, and it's not gonna be good karma for your union. And that's actually a question mark if it will hinder your spiritual union with your twin, okay? So, if you want to make it easy, just guide them to my channel and let them themselves watch the video so that they can learn and be aware. Either or, I don't mind, because you guys are responsible for your own choices and your own decisions, okay? I want you to be aware. Again, my twin and I incarnated here for you to be aware, not to tell you what to do. My duty, my responsibility as an incarnated angel is not to tell you what to do. To end this part 5, I want to say that these outside energy sources, everything that I've mentioned, if these are reasons that can hinder, manipulate twin flame union, but it is not intentional, okay? Not intentional. The only time that is intentional is if you have a family member who is connected to your past life, and you and your twin in your past life, something happened with that family member. And that family member has an animosity toward your twin. And you don't know in this life that family member is influencing you, your energy, not to have union with your twin in this life. It happens. Again, email me so then I know, okay? Those of you who've emailed me, I've received your emails. If I haven't replied, I apologize. I will reply. Just give me time, okay? I'm just going to finish these parts to answer this question. When I'm done answering this question, then I'll start replying to emails.